been a minute, right? Ha. Yeah. It's been a minute, you know, since I bought a record that I could listen to from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the same for you. That's what we try to accomplish right here, you know? We're trying to make a classic for our generation. And this isn't just talk, you know? We can sit here and be mad about it all day and whine, but instead we got a solution. You know, we're gonna be about it. I think a lot about the past and the present tense. Then all wax try to capture the resonance. Rewind for progress, fast not concerning me. What I say now echoes in eternity. These lines carved on the paper like stone, chiseled by my pen while writing this poem. Timeless, I find bliss inside my zone, then related to my people through a microphone. The days of old parlay with soul. Nowadays they believe it's all paved with gold. We got a ways to go. I'm patient though, been in love with hip-hop since 8 years old. I could talk about how things were, or they could have been, but now I'm focused trying to make them things good again. This not a throwback, this here is hip-hop. All that other crap you talking is just pish posh. The sun is shining on a dark avenue. Say goodbye to the cats that were just passing through. We're the residents of true school tenements. Beats, rhymes, and life, what we represent. You say irrelevant, we say it's prevalent. We'll let our longevity be the evidence. Surreal and balance, blast through your stereo with that future classic material. Yeah. Hip-hop is music. 06, baby. Live and direct to your speaker, through a microphone by way of a receiver, to your eardrum, then your brain synapses. It ripples through your soul, it's that future classic. So act like you know for a second. I'm a rap scholar, try to follow, check the method. And just for the record, we glad you bought the record. Yo, you best believe that was money well invested. Don't sweat it, you know we gon' set it and show the difference between prolific and pathetic. Pinnacle poetic, with a funk fetish. The standard for dope, me your balance just shredded. It's simple complexity, but people don't get it. He cuts and I use my verbal calisthenics. Bust the weak lines like Jerome Bettis. Then I crush these whack rap acts, now get the medic. Bring the skills back. You know the skis. Skills remain timeless, true indeed. Bring the skills back. You know the skis. Skills remain timeless, true indeed. Forget the talk, done scout, we be walking it. Creation is God's science, this why I'm dropping it. With styles that are prominent, verbs and homonyms. Hit up your train of thought, then they start sound bombing them. Rhymes out the backpack, outline in flat black. You could bite the style, pick a fight with ass cap or BMI. See I'm fly like an eagle that hovers over plates, rotating through a needle. I'm repping for my people cause the rhyme schemes are eagle. Whether they holding a weapon or they underneath the steeple. Some are under groove and some are under the evil, but we all under God, so we all together equal. No matter where you swing it at, I love without no strings attached. I give all of myself cause I know that I'ma get it back. So bob your head or just let your fingers snap. We know you missed the skills, we came to bring them back. Bring the skills back. You know the skis. Skills remain timeless, true indeed. Bring the skills back. Yeah. You know the skis. Skills remain timeless, true indeed. You hear a lot of cats saying that they a throwback. You listen to they tracks like, where's the soul at? It's so sad, so many rappers are so whack. You try not to laugh, but it's tough to hold back. The funny part is they got wax in these record pools. Just goes to show you that the facts are expendable. All you gotta have is a couple bucks and some distro. The songs suck, but they play them in the disco. I'm not pissed though, they just unoriginal. And these record companies are such smooth criminals. The fine print turns honest cast to imbeciles. They get locked by some things that they didn't know. No pity, yo, you shouldn't shot a video. Frontin' for the camera like a band was just silly, yo. You keep the promotion and just kill that. Surreal and Balance came to bring the skills back. 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 I'm here with the skills. Check it out, y'all. Future classic. Surreal, DJ Balance. Ha, yo, yo. Check this out. Piano trickles got me reminiscing days past. Dark room, blue lights, I'm just laid back. Pen in hand, mic stand, about to lay tracks and try to turn these raps into made cash. Voice stretch and envelop the beat. Cross seas to develop like the pelican brief, man. I walk softly with elegant speech, but my raps pound tracks like elephant feet. There's no need for the hooting and the hollering. The Most High, J Crisis, who I'm following. I'm not bothering with material slumber. You know Satan by his serial number. I push on through the valleys and ravines and focus my eyes on the things unseen. Heaven to earth and everything in between was handcrafted by God the Supreme. Each step, each breath is governed by the Most High. God-given talent, that's the reason that I'm so fly. He gave me light and a reason to write. So why hide the vibe when I speak on the mic? To check it out now. Check it out, I'm feeling blessed in the house. What about y'all? Check it out now. Check it out, y'all. I'm feeling blessed in the house. What about y'all? Dreams take flight, bird's eye of the metropolis. Through God's sight, telegraph the apocalypse. Eyes wide shut, cause I can't stand watching it. Man, on my word, I am not a hip-hopper. What I say is what I mean and vice versa. Raps handle beats like a slap from Ike Turner, but no domestic violence. I'm too blessed to be violent. I never raise a hand to my wife or rest in silence. These are metaphors and similes. Christ's ministry fits inside my life with such precise symmetry. It's a synergy that grows in your soul, He holds my spirit like he's holding the globe in his hand. You see it's all in his plan, so I gotta learn and rise to be the man that I am and stand on my own 2 feet. Fight the beast for the love of my people. Yo, to check it out. Each step, each breath is governed by the Most High. God-given talent, that's the reason that I'm so fly. He gave me light and a reason to write. So why hide the vibe when I speak on the mic? To check it out now. To check it out, y'all. I'm feeling blessed in the house right now. What about y'all? What about y'all? Yeah, feeling blessed, y'all. For real, anybody listening to this right now that's seeking the truth and searching for deeper meaning in their life, God has been waiting for you. You may not know him, but he knows you. All you gotta do is ask, you know what I'm saying? Surreal, DJ Balance, that future classic, the new vintage. Peace, 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 On the road to riches, wealth and nice things. Those trite pipe dreams melt away like ice cream. Handling mics is not a glamorous life. Far removed from the fame, cameras and lights. And yo, my day-to-day's like an insane database where time for self gets shelved on layaway. 9 to 5, day in and day out. The struggle to survive sometimes gets played out. Trapped like a rat chasing cheese, but I got a seed and dreams to achieve. So you best believe I'ma be on my grind. Save every dime, make moves for me and mine. You will see in time that my hard work will pay off. Doing what I love, then every day is like a day off. I plant seeds after tilling the earth. Put in enough work while you feeling the verse. I took seconds, minutes, days, months, and years, building on the skill that's filling your ears. So for the struggle and the trouble, yo, I thank God, cause now I'm content
not part of it. Don't idolize Benjamins held by gold money clips. Work harder than a 9 to 5 doing mine. Rhyme design, make beats for MCs and free minds afloat. Bring hope and antidotes with words wrote for your listening pleasure or to chill and provoke. Hard work, my efforts all follow with zeal. Writing this verse for surreal, but lack money for a meal on the real. I got a car too, jobs paying for it. Gotta put in work for that Ford to explore its interior makeup. But let's clear this hip-hop lifestyle. It's caked up, it's full of fronts to shine to leave you blind to the facts. You dance to these tracks, but the content's whack. I'm not knocking your hustle, but don't fiend for that life. I'm content with just making it. You oughta think twice, yo. Omega's got a new carving a job. My man Surreal, he's got a carving a job. Hey yo, Sojourn got a carving a job. You know Braille has got a carving a job. Oh, Othello, my mellows got a carving a job. Theory has it, yeah, a carving a job. Hey, everybody got a carving a job. If you don't, then you're just a slob.
Look, up at the crack of dawn with a quick rise method. It used to be slower, but raising my kid demands effort that I'm willing to put in. So I put my feet to the floor and walk out the door to my son's room / nursery. First to see that he's alright, then back to the room with my wife. It's the newest chapter in the story of my life. Don't wanna be late, so I'm exceeding the speed limit. A bad habit I'm trying to break up, leaving at the last minute. Clock in kinda winded cause I ran up the steps. No seconds left, would've complained, but I'm employed and have breath to breathe. In the hours before I leave, I take calls and reply to client emails. Won't bore you with the details, but just know my grind consists of a consistent 9 to 5. For now, I'm holding it down. And that's not to say my job history's been all great. I thank God for his grace in minimizing the ace. For the sake of what we do, it's almost like you can't survive without that day-to-day 9 to 5. Until the day that I can say I'm leaving to pursue other ventures with coworkers saying that I knew you win. With a grin, I bear it all with no pride, cause I provide for me and mine with a car and a job. Yo, yeah. My man I-Red got a car and a job, and my man Ajax got a car and a job, and my dude Capshaw got a car and a job, and my DJ DNA got a car and a job, and Trey Kell got a car and a job, and that man Ohmega Watts got a car and a job, and my dude Rafi got a car and a job, and you know Sojourn got a car and a job, yeah.
Hip-hop was based on sampling. We cut records and MCs rhyme, and that's what it was about.
The sounds that they did back then, they don't do them like that no more. That style died, and the funk just didn't sound rugged like it used to.
vascular. Transcend time like Scott Bakula. Driven by the truth, not a code by Acura. Back it up, rewind, you know the drill part. Start to finish right here is where the skills are. Words penetrate Teflon. Put your vest on, lyrically I'm up an echelon. You better get going, the rep strong. Sound the alarm in the DEFCON. Get who you gotta get, you know I'm gonna press on. Lights have been left on, cockroaches running scared. They yell in battle, but they really were just unprepared. Talking tough, but this doodle in your underwear. One thing clear, no time for a frontin' here. You can talk or let the gun bust. No matter who steps up, they can't stop the bum rush.
They step to me but can't stop the bum rush.
Can't beat the stage, I'll leave the microphone split.
They step to me but can't stop the bum rush.
Can't beat the stage.
They step to me but can't stop the bum rush.
Can't beat the stage, I'll leave the microphone split.
They step to me but can't stop. Adopt.
Yo.
The bum
It's
rush.
the 1-2 punch, leaving the chumps fractured. Balance is the disc jock, Surreal is the rapper. Two-man band all up in the jam. I kick raps and he cuts like Edward Scissorhands for the blessed gifted. Yo, we like a litmus test to see if we're fresh. Watch me rip it. The flow is liquid, the words are cryptic. Smoke too much herb, like a herb you'll miss it. Staying on their toes like a high wire act. Balance on the table and Surreal writing raps. Or up in the lab, chopping the sample like an axe. So long to the fate, cause the real is fighting back. Yo, we incognito, wax to the needle. Fighting off the suckers that be biting like mosquitoes. Peace to Bobito and all the real people. Yo, take it from us. You can't stop the bum
They
rush.
step to me but can't stop the bum rush.
Can't beat the stage, I'll leave the microphone split.
They step to me but can't stop the bum rush.
Can't beat the stage.
They step to me but can't stop the bum rush.
Can't beat the stage, I'll leave the microphone split.
They step to me but can't stop. Adopt.
We in full swing, no time for half stepping. Professor perplex him with a math lesson. I'm past guessing, rap's my profession. Got my pen and pad, homeboy, choose your weapon. Sharpen my skills with a silica rock. Then I cut open your mind and I fill it with thought. Yo, you're feeling it whether you want to admit it or not. Most times you're just bitter cause we winning a lot. Get used to it, this is the movement. I rip shot, get props, hip hop is music. From Tampa to Munich, Portland to Belfast. We got the butter from here to Calcutta. Keep it moving like Olympic track runners. Clear and concise on the mic, I don't stutter. Sisters, brothers, have faith in the sun, cause they can't stop the bum rush.
To me but can't stop the bum rush. Can't stop the bum rush. They step to me but can't stop the bum rush. Can't stop the bum rush. They step to me but can't stop the bum rush. Can't stop the bum rush. They step to me but can't stop the bum rush. The bum rush.
What's up, y'all? Hope you enjoying the EP up to this point. You know, it hit me one day that this hip-hop thing that we do, this music thing, at first it seems like, you know, we do it for ourselves or we do it for our family or for the money. But see, after a while, you realize you don't do it for those reasons. You do it for other people, you know, the fans, the listeners. And then it becomes a selfless act, which is a beautiful thing. It's one of those moments right now where I'm gonna reach through the speaker, grab a hold of your heart, check it out. Times like these put my mind at ease. Been on the grind all week, now I can finally breathe. Kick back, relax, disconnect, get some rest. Turn off the television and the internet so I can introspect on my life, cause it's blessed. Give a kiss to my wife while I write these fresh lines. They capture a moment in time, snapshot my thoughts, now they frozen in time. I look back many years from now, and my ears taste the memories and hear the sound of yesterday. It excavates to the top of the pile. Remember when, and then I'm caught with a smile, reminiscing on the journey, I'm still walking it now. All that blood, sweat, and tears is what I'm talking about. All that struggle, that followed my style. So here, put on the shoes and start walking a mile. My father got the providence now. His light is so bright, that's why I'm following now. The beats play and my eyes close. The track is the canvas and the palette is my soul. I think back, I'm right where the ink's at. My life gets pressed down to wax and shrink wrap for you. See, it's all for you. The moment in time, it's all for you. I think back, I'm right where the ink's at. My life gets pressed down to wax and shrink wrap for you. See, it's all for you. The moment in time, yo, it's all for you. It's for you, yeah, for you, for you. See this moment in time, see, it's all for you. You, Kirby hand on the piano's how I'm handling rhymes, huh? I set adrift over metronome clicks. Got the cure for the sick like a methadone fix. Spread peace, cross beats with raw speech. Conductor, soul symphony with Tchaikovsky. I rock flows until it's snot nose and knock kneed. I got a spark in my heart to find lost sheep. There's only so many minutes in a lifetime, so I break the limits of time when I write lines. For those that's grinding in the dark, here's a lifeline. God lit the wick, so I gotta let the light shine. He's divine, so it's always the right time. Open your mind, never know what you might find. I think back, I'm right where the ink's at. My life gets pressed down to wax and shrink wrap for you. See, it's all for you. Your moment in time, it's all for you. I think back, I'm right where the ink's at. My life gets pressed down to wax and shrink wrap for you. See, it's all for you. Your moment in time, it's all for you. See, it's all for you. It's all for you, yeah. It's you and you. See, it's all for you, yeah. Take that moment in time with you and reminisce on this moment in time we just had. God bless y'all. Peace. Future class.
Saom. I can't spell with the L cause I don't have them.
And I'm the S to the U, double R-E-A. Same scenario, just different wordplay.
Yo, we broke out of Egypt.
Pharaoh got pissed, do the
math. Death could never give abacus. Divine timeline shows the earth to be pregnant by a thought that makes eternity a line segment.
We serve like volleys on tracks, no trolley.
Babylon
got a nervous tick when she poly.
It gave her away like freedom, which she seized from others
to ensure she keep eating.
And now she all fat at war with Iraq. Zion versus iron and clay across the map. We don't rock the vote,
we just quote the rock.
Revolution requires no recount or ballot box.
Why would you say that?
Cause I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man. Why would you say that?
I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man. Why would you say that?
Cause I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man. Why would you say that?
I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man.
Amazing.
Y'all must be out there like spacemen.
To think y'all not getting phased out
and us phased in.
Now I'm not saying quit or retire, just that your services are no longer required. It's all scientific.
For a method that's comparable,
we'll control the crowd while you're not variable. Score it.
We get it done like Warwick.
Play a punk rapper like a game of tag.
You're it. You reap what you sow.
So now you're in the pickle. You're planning violence and it's the hour of your sickle.
A penny for your thoughts, but for actions,
nickels. Played it on a dime, -1 for the simple.
But the wise realize their deposits
yield understanding more peaceful in its logic.
Proof. We spend money but squander time.
Cats took our favorite rap acts while they were in their prime.
Why would you say that?
Cause I gotta speak the truth, man.
Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man.
Why would you say that?
I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man. Why would you say that?
Cause I gotta speak the truth, man.
Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man.
Why would you say that?
I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel for the music is the proof, man. That's the joint.
Nah, that's dislocated.
Well, can I get a witness?
Now he relocated. A blast from the past like Peter's prorated. They said they like my music. I said thank you, you're my soulmate.
Trials that I put my pen through.
End you.
Act like you know.
At the very least pretend to. I ain't a newbie, I keep rappers on guard duty.
We'll hold down fresh.
Y'all could roll guard booty. Perhaps y'all Y'all chaps forget that you're dust, and for the moment that there's rain for both of us.
There's a land for the free, the redeemed, and the just. And if you think that's here, we got much to discuss.
Peace, Louisiana.
I know what the news did. White people find it full.
Black people were looting, but how could you say
when the flag you wave
was built by slaves that still ain't paid?
Why would you say that?
Cause I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel, for the music is the proof, man. And why would you say that?
I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel, for the music is the proof, man. Why would you say that?
Cause I gotta speak the truth, man.
Doing what we feel, for the music is the proof, man.
And why would you say that?
I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel, cause the music is the proof, man. I think this is an exact replica of the Big Dipper. I think where you place the mic stand, the smelly curtain, I think there's actually 3 points that spatially speaking are the exact same distance. It's just scaled down. That's amazing. There had to be some ridiculous mathematical formula to contrive this whole thing. And I've never seen so many pointy foam nipples. It's like I'm at the nipple firing squad. I went AWOL. I'm being, the curtain's on fire. You know, this life is crazy, man. The things in the physical world that you see are really controlled and governed by the things you don't see. I got a call from my younger brother, building on the phone in his zone, and I'm praying that this time he makes it home in the Bing for his 4th time. And those bars in the prison are no different than the ones in his mind. See, freedom is a vine that he can't seem to climb. Getting locked up is like freedom in disguise. He had time to reflect and rewind, open his eyes to the light and to the dark, be blind. He was behind the shadows in the battle for the flesh, where the evil in the seeds to the spirit is suppressed. Things aren't always what they seem at best, just like an unseen artist. What beats in your chest? The physical world is governed by the spiritual, and when they cross paths, that's what we call a miracle. Now he knows God better than he knows Satan, and got free with 6 months of probation. Do you see what I see? It's not what it seems, so we gotta get free. Open your eyes and peel back the lies and start living life, not death in disguise. Live life, yo. Let him trick you, man. This friend, but I won't divulge his name. It's a shame, he's a genius, but he's caught up in the game. Got the brains and the wits to not hustle, but had a hard knock life, so you can't knock the struggle. On the corner trying to bubble in a wasteland of rubble, where freedom can't sing cause the voice got muffled. It all started with a passion to eat. That's what led him off the path through the cracks in the streets. When he rapped to the beat, sounded like Big Daddy Kane. Any rapper won a battle, he could blow him out the frame. But he changed when the change became his main aim. Had a seat at the crib, so we had to maintain. Traded right in the beats for a life on the streets, and now it's drug money buying all the nights on his feet. Excelled mentally since the days of elementary, but now he's locked up in a state penitentiary. Do you see what I see? It's not what it seems, so we gotta get free. Open our eyes and peel back the lies and start living life, not death in disguise. That I know, really smart kid but never listen in school. Class clown, always thinking he's cool. Sitting in the back row, straight tripping with fools. Dropped out in 10th grade, caught in the purple days, writing rhymes on a page, trying to take center stage. The age of 18, started chasing cream and weighing out death on a triple beam. Went from the green to the white to brown, you know the scene. Right down the block, boulevard of broken dreams. Fast forward 10 years later, holding his wife's hand while she's in labor. A clean slate with all the dirt that he's done. He's about to witness the birth of his firstborn son. Almost traded his life and put death in his hand, but instead followed the footsteps in the sand. Resurrected with Christ, what a glory to see. Yo, what it is, the kid in the story is me. Yo, what it is, what it is, yo, what it is, what it is, yo, what it is, the kid in the story is me. Yo, what it is, 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 the kid in the story is me. Come on.
Take a look at the anybody can write myth. True, anybody can write. If by write you mean put words down on paper. But effective writing is a skill that must be acquired someplace, sometime, just as building bridges is. This ability is not innate, it can be acquired, it can be learned. Here are some important tips that can increase your skill. Say what you mean. Make sure what you say is what you mean, in terms familiar to your audience. Don't try to impress your listener. You sound sincere when you say things you really believe. Be ready to write. You can never put on paper what does not exist clearly in your mind. So define your aim. Is it to get a decision, to give information, or build goodwill? If you need a professional writer, hire one, either temporarily or permanently according to your needs. Remember, when it's on paper, it's forever.
Like a tip jar, cause when I spit hard, narrow minds are known to get scored. You should put down the microphone, grab a guitar, or some other instrument that doesn't require you to speak with intelligence. I'm done dancing to these thug antics, tough guy fantasies, I got something to say. Cats switching up the image every other week, but these rhymes are written with permanent ink.
The things I say.
Set a course with a metaphor, then I dock on the shore forevermore. Ain't live paragraphs, yeah, you know it's me. Stay precise with the pinpoint poetry. You talk a good one, but can't rap it all. You just run your jibs like a jabber jaw. Y'all some add water cookie cutter type brothers. Natural born suckers put the mic down. What I write down gets recorded on tracks. Mastered at the lab, then pressed on wax. Sold at the stores, rotated by the disc jocks, cherished by the fans of this true school hip-hop. Laid it down the road, they pass it to their children who start to head now when they catch that feeling. Words last forever while the earth is extinct. That's why I write rhymes in permanent ink.
The things I say. The things I say.
it. Promise I'll give it back after my heart get up in it. If we play this game smart, even the dark gon' feel it. Spill the truth from the start, so the art power the healing. Man, I hope you get the meaning when I freely spit these words out. Conviction is the spring song shower from the bird's mouth. You can earn clout, no doubt, from what you say now, but lies are guaranteed to break the hearts of those who play foul. Cause you can find me sharing this love with everybody, when at home, on the phone, or when I rock the party. Take this music way back to the start like Atari. If you can't handle this message, then for that, y'all, I'm sorry. Cause I'm just trying to speak life with every time I open my mouth, spit it out to the crowd without choking. Speaking like a beacon to my friends when I'm showing this love, this grace, this light when I'm glowing.
Facts to the speakers collapse. Release wax to prove the true MC in his back. The fans are sick of y'all and I'm the reason you're whack. I got this all under control, you just need to relax. Ride the rhythm with precision, style and grace, and keep it funky, man, like finesse digging in the crates. Write rhymes when I'm asleep, catch wreck when I'm awake. And if you get it twisted, then I set the record straight. Don't underestimate when the kid communicate. To front on my style now would be a huge mistake. When you get caught slipping, I'm the slap in the face. To remind you of the way it was back in the day. This is the instant vintage style that they missing. Surreal got it locked like some inmates in prison. So if you wanna be down with the original sound, you gotta shut your mouth and listen.
Man, listen, watch me speak.
I'm laying all these real facts upon the wax.
Stop messing and learn a quick lesson.
You know what the facts is.
No question.
Let me just deal with the fact.
I'm laying all these real facts upon the wax.
Man, listen,
Learn a quick lesson.
You know what the facts is.
No question, no doubt I can turn the party out. Control the crowd with the verbs and nouns. Like yes, yes, y'all, it just don't stop. I spit box words to leave the herbs lip lock. Write fresh rhymes like I kept them in a ziplock. Put your gun down, I verbally lick shots and formulate lines over beats designed to make your head nod and your soul keep time. So with each rhyme, I increase and climb. Plant seeds to fertilize and free your mind. Have a seat, recline, relax and listen. I translate greatness over dope transmissions. Got young ambition, but old man wisdom. Don't get it twisted, this is grown man business. So bear witness to the rhyme fitness. I spit with divine physics because I'm gifted, son. None but the sun uplifted. I'm blessed and you hear it in my breath when I kick it. Pen stroke more precise than most. Although I'd rather uplift the gift than boast. If I have to, I leave you still as a statue in awe of the God-given skill. So perhaps you should rethink, remap them weak raps. I'm not trying to diss, but I gotta speak facts.
man, listen, watch me speak.
I'm laying all these real facts upon the wax.
Stop messing and learn a quick lesson.
You know what the facts is.
No question.
Let me just deal with the fact.
I'm laying all these real facts upon the wax.
Man, listen,
Learn a quick lesson.
You know what the facts is.
No question.
Time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All my people in the middle, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All my people on the right, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All my people in the place with style and grace, say yeah, boy. Yo, yeah, boy. When I step on the scene, so fresh and so clean, and my spirit shine bright, just like some high beams. Let me reiterate what I mean. Make sure I'm coming clear as Visine, I mean. When I step to your show, dudes know the MO. Cats know the time that I rhyme monumental. I hear the whispers, the chit-chatter talking. Surreal here to chill, it's Surreal here rocking. Stop clocking, that's borderline jocking. Can dude do his thing without the so in circle talking. It's all love, I see it as respect, yo. Comes with the territory when you gotta rap, yo. Funny part is, the shine is not mine. I'm just the prism in which the light finds. I write rhymes filled with tight lines. If you say I'm not nice, you're not in your right mind. I drop the knowledge of the guys, one at a time. There's only one, and his name is Adonai. I don't have to lie, 777 is the sign. Respect the architect of intelligent design. Peace to my peoples that be knowing my rhymes. I hope the Holy Spirit is growing inside. Be patient, I blow when it's time. I just pray you hear the horn blowing, know when it's time. Come on, people on the left, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. My people in the middle, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. My people on the right, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. My people in the place with style and grace, say yeah, boy.
Put on the Hazit and you will be rewarded. If the beat is blunt worthy, then I'ma get retarded. When I change courses, I knock signs out of orbit, forfeit. Before you think it is I, you want a war with. Besides, you can't afford it. My rhymes imported from God's throne in my earthly home. It's recorded. Gave birth to a style that couldn't be aborted. So fly, Mike Jordan, shine like your forehead. Stop hating. MCs should know their limitations. I grow and elevate when my soul resists temptation. Theo is meditating, blows is groundbreaking in the soul kitchen, making future classes marinating till my album drops. And I'ma rock till I flop. If I flop, it's cause I'm old enough to be a grandpop sugar. Born in KY, but I'm a Cincinnati kid. I rock for those that don't know who the heck they baby daddy is.
All the people on the left, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. My people in the middle, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. My people on the right, if you know when it's time, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. My people in the place with style and grace, say yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Shows his face at daybreak. To a full plate of turkey bacon and pancakes. Fresh squeezed OJ, yoga from Yoplait. My wife is a culinary genius and my soulmate. You say I'm lucky, but I say that I'm blessed. Cause a connection this fresh just ain't in the flesh. It's a God-given union between woman and man. Two pieces of the puzzle that could fit in his plan. And I'ma stand on my ground and never back down. I'm the lion of my pride, man, I love how that sounds. And I am so proud and I steadily vow to chase after the king with the heavenly crown. My life's ahead of me now and my future is bright. Got Christ in my life, so I'm doing it right. Me and my beautiful wife stay pursuing the light. Now she's pregnant with my child, what a beautiful sight. Let the horns blow. Yeah, so let the horns blow. Come on, let the horns blow. Sivion, let the horns blow. I've been chose to follow this road and be a father more prominent than Solomon's gold. And I accept the challenge with an attitude of gratitude. To teach my son is a task of great magnitude. Tell him about the master and the proper things. Be a civil rights leader like Dr. King. Or maybe Isaiah will be a ball player, or take after his pops and be a fly rhyme sayer. No matter what he does, I support him wholeheartedly. No matter where he travels, he'll always be a part of me. So Isaiah, when you're old enough to understand, nobody can love you quite the way me and your mother can. You're a prince in the kingdom of the Son of Man. He paid the price, so I'm stretched like a rubber band. So little man, I'm letting you know, on the day that you were born, yo, we had to let the horns blow. Yeah, little man, we let the horns blow. My firstborn, so let the horns blow. Isaiah, let the horns blow. Yeah. Let me tell you about my heavenly father. He was there when my biological didn't bother. Deep honor, bright glory, For the author that writes my life story, verse by verse, he was up in the plot. Even when I did dirt, serving drugs in the block. Yo, he tried to give me peace, I was carrying the peace, and I'm working for the beast while my soul was asleep, but he never gave up. He knew that I would wake up, embrace a life only dreams are made of. Now I'm the light that be shining in the shadows, on with the truth to escape the gallows. He handcrafted and created the universe, more concerned with your heart than what you do in church. Jehovah Jireh, Yeshua is Lord, so all of creation is letting the horns blow. He's the chief cornerstone, so you gotta let the horns blow. Yeah, the King of Kings, let the horns blow. Yeah, let the horns blow. Let him blow, let him blow, let him blow.
Hey!
Wait a second. This ain't on the track list.
Ow!
Yo, your cats ain't saying nothing. You close enough to hell by just a touch of a button. And you think I'm gonna give you props? You in love with a stripper and you call it hip-hop. It's Surreal, theory has it in them. Ain't nobody challenging them, they practice to win. Your team practices sin. They DJ balances gems on the ones and twos, he at it again. Who won the battle? We done got delivered the first round. Theory spitting at your squad just like Thirst and Howl. Just standing in our presence should be worth the while. This time next year, we'll see who's perfect now. I rock till you're dead and gone like Tombstone. Running with more bad kids than your group home. Look off a shot and shoot and miss and hit Satan. You leave them to the world feeling salvation.
I'm a soul touching soul brother, bread beats and flow butter. In touch with God, cause I got his home phone number. Stay building and we always connect, but my flesh is bankrupt, so I gotta call collect. It's really not a sweat, cause my unseen man got knowledge and respect like Alan Greenspan. I invest in the thoughts of my seed like stock, so we build his portfolio upon a rock. So many sandcastles, cast in glass houses. They try to throw stones, put the spirit where your mouth is. I move crowds and I move mountains. Faith boundless is what keeps the place bouncing. A fountain of life when I be shouting on mics, and when I step into the spot surrounded by light, it's cause I represent the truth, the life. You know the way. Surreal in theory has it with no delay.
Yo, man, I heard this dude Surreal be thinking, you know what I'm saying, like he's some sort of star and stuff now, you know what I mean? What else? He went over the European continent, whatever. Now, he got a record, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't even all that. He think he like something special, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on a whole new level now, a whole new plateau. Travel around the planet on the wings of my rap flow. Ate noodles in Italy, eggs in Germany, crepes in Paris, out in Geneva, they heard of me. My people's in England, Southampton to Heathrow, London to Bristol, you're all my people. Filled with like minds, a cast is sealing out. No matter the archetype, they know what's real about. It's really not a secret, fresh rhymes and beats that crush your sound system and gain your respect. You don't dare eject, you press the decibel, it'll bless your eardrums. It's the fresh professional, right to the track, quite precise with the raps. The bread and butter is the flow, you know it's right and exact. The light that refracts off the mic when I rap, shine bright into the night, and now I'm lighting the track. Now come on.
No doubt, Surreal, that's what I'm talking about, Joe. You gotta represent.
Word, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, how was Europe? You know what I'm saying?
It was incredible, yo.
Straight kill him over there, kid.
Yeah, something like that, man.
We was just talking, we so happy that you doing things, man. We was talking about it on the phone the other day.
Sure you were.
Bye.